everybody has the natural 180 degrees turnout, but a lot of people have been asking to how they can improve their turnout. But you want to rotate it from your hip, is what my teacher says, from your hip, place, and then from your hip. So then in fifth position, it won't be like this, it'll be nice. But make sure you're not just rotating it from your knees or your feet. You want to rotate it from your hip, because that's where your turnout comes from. Okay, so a stretch that is good for loosening up your hips to increase your turnout and your side splits, but mainly for your turnout is the frog. What you do is you just bring your feet into a diamond, put them together. I like to have mine on top of each other, but it's kind of uneven. Then you can either lay down or sit up, but you want your feet to be touching and on the floor and your butt down. And you can just feel a stretch. And then you can just sit there when you're doing homework or watching TV or before class. Another thing you can do is if you're not down all the way in frog, you can have somebody push down on your feet gently, and then that can increase it and loosen them up more. Another thing is you can lay on your back. This is just, you can just go all the way down like in frog, and then you can have somebody push down on your knees or like your thighs. My point shoes. But that one you just can't sit there because it's not really doing anything, so you have to have somebody push down. And another thing to do is if you have somebody, you start like up here and somebody is pushing down on your knees while you're pushing up against them. And then you start going down and down until you're all the way down here. But they're pushing down and you're pushing up against them to loosen up your hips. And that's what you're gonna do when you're just laying down like this. But not when you're in this position. You can just have somebody push down and you don't do anything. I hope that makes sense, and that's how